The Tesla Semi page on the company's website was updated for the first time in years with fresh specifications and a hold on new pre-orders just days after Elon Musk stated that the electric transport truck would be delivered to consumers in 2022. The most recent information on the Tesla Semi includes a significant update and a new FSD price increase. More good news for Tesla in Canada and a quick glimpse from inside the Tesla Cybertruck. Tesla 500-mile range semi-truck starts arriving this year. Cybertruck next year, Elon Musk wrote in a tweet on August 10th. Two of the vehicles are shown speeding down the highway, not on a slope, and coming up to the mega charger station at Giga Nevada in a very brief but extremely well-produced video that Tesla posted on their Instagram stories a week later. The Tesla website has recently undergone some pretty major revisions that reflect the new features and requirements for the Semi. The powertrain has changed from having 4 independent motors in the initial release to having 3 independent motors in the new version, which is the first interesting item to note. It's interesting to note that the stated acceleration time from 0 to 60 miles per hour with a fully loaded vehicle is still 20 seconds. Why is that a big deal? The initial design was simply over-engineered by Tesla, who discovered via testing that there was little performance difference between 3 and 4 motors. It is also completely possible that the 4th motor was actually consuming more power than it was producing in real-world conditions. It's difficult to say, but keep in mind that in vehicles like the Rivian or 1T and the Model S Plaid, the second motor's primary function is traction control rather than necessarily raw power delivery. A further intriguing point relates to the range and charging. The initial article mentioned a range of 300 or 500 miles, which could be recharged to 400 miles in 30 minutes. It now says roughly 300 to 500 miles and then lists quick charging of up to 70% of range in 30 minutes, which would be 350 miles on a 500-mile battery. The amended phrasing is only somewhat different. While it was more about securing reservations when Elon first unveiled the Tesla Semi-truck in 2017, the company was essentially just making a big assumption about where their battery technology and engineering would be by the time the vehicle was released. They did not have the capability back then to deliver these things, so they were merely making this assumption. Undoubtedly, Tesla is hiking its prices. The only remaining issue is by how much, and in the interim, the business has stopped accepting new reservations for the Semi. There will be more on that because the button that was before labeled reserve has been changed to receive updates. The Tesla Semi's cabin has recently been rendered from the viewpoint of the driver. Not a lot to be excited about. In all honesty, it resembles the interior of the first prototype car very closely. The improved steering wheel's capacitive touch controls from the Model S and Model X yoke are the primary distinction. The symmetrical design with the driver in the middle of the cab is still the plan, which is quite cool to see, and the dual monitor layout appears the same with live blind spot monitoring cameras, maps, and vehicle information. Tesla began gradually distributing the brand new FSD Beta 10.69 upgrade to a select number of testers over the weekend. They did refer to it by that name. The addition of the new features also portends a price increase. As per usual, Elon Musk broke the news through Twitter, saying that the new version improves object detection and makes unprotected left turns safer. We can read a ton of the technical release notes. As usual, Elon, who announced the price rise in a tweet, said that the FSD would be hiked to $15,000 in North America on September 5th, and that the current pricing would be honored for those who had already made a purchase at that time. Inflation undoubtedly plays a role, but Elon has also long said that FSD prices will rise as the software gets more advanced, and this anticipated 25% increase will supposedly coincide with that. What does this mean for the imminent introduction of the Cybertruck? Despite nothing, it's still cool. Canada and Tesla have recently been involved in a lot of activity. The EVE Corporation has disclosed its lobbying strategies around the potential construction of a manufacturing facility here in Ontario. François Philippe Champagne, Canada's Minister of Innovation, Science and Industry, later paid a visit to the Tesla factory in Markham, Ontario, where he made it plain that aiding Tesla is a top priority for his department. Regarding the expanding supercharger network in Canada, a new station just opened in Kemptville, Ontario, and others are being built in Gananoque, Ontario, and Edmonton, Alberta. Given that Canada almost completely overlaps the US in size, there are only 212 supercharger stations in operation at the moment, despite the fact that there are fewer people than in the state of California, which makes superchargers even more necessary due to our low population density. There are frequently quite great distances between major cities, which is a serious issue for electric automobiles. Fortunately, aside from the nation's acknowledgement of the growing issue of climate change, that does appear to be the strategy at the moment. Even while the population is smaller and more dispersed than in the United States, Canada has been courting Tesla for some time, and Tesla appears eager to gain more access to Canadian nickel. There shouldn't be much more suspense as Elon promised to reveal the location of the next Tesla Gigafactory before the end of this year. So, what can you say about the Tesla Semi? What part of the video caught your attention? Please let me know by leaving a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, turn on the notification bell, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you for stopping by to watch. See you in our next video. Bye.